Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the weekly review. Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. I don't know the rest of it. Alright, so I'm freaking 0-2. This is ridiculous. All because of some stupid plays by my team. Reggie Bush getting hurt. That sucked. Ryan Matthews playing worse than what's his name? Danny Woodhead. Woodhead got more. If I would have played Eric Decker instead of Antonio Brown, I would have beat you, Mike. You got the pathetic win because really your score wasn't any better than mine. 132. I guess nowadays in my league, if you score 132, that's like, oh, you're lucky if you win. So you're lucky that you won. And because you won, Mike, I think, what, are you 1-1 now? Let's see. You are, where are you?
Nothing.
You're 1. Oh, no, you're undefeated. You're 1-0-1. So good win, Mike. It was a team effort of crap because I had crap too. How about this though? Dragon Balls got punked by the Sharks, all because of Eli Manning sucking. That's why I stayed away from Eli. Oh, I'm watching the Royals game. That was a nice hit. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a double for the Moose.
Maybe.
Go Royals! Went to that game last night with Craig, Mark, Jimmy, and then another dude named Andrew, which he was a trip. Oh, we had a good time. That was fun. We should get a fantasy football draft in the dugout, the on-field dugout suite. We should do a fantasy draft at the game, during the game, in the dugout suite. The problem, it's probably going to be hot in there because it's, August when we do our draft. But I think it would be fun. I wonder how much that would cost. Anyway, back to this. Okay, so Dragon Balls didn't play Michael Vick and played Eli Manning because he thought Eli was going to have a shootout with his brother. Wherein, if you look at the past history when Eli plays Peyton, yeah, Eli sucks against his brother. He's 0-4 now. Ooh. Oh! I'm sorry, I saw a bunt and the umpire almost said safe, and then he said out. Alright, so anyway, you lost because you didn't play Michael Vick, who got 49 points. But that's not the only reason you lost. The other reason you lost, you didn't play Antonio Gates. You played Kimbrel Tompkins. So you could have won that way too. You didn't play Lamar Miller either because he had a bad week 1. I mean, you do remember what Darren McFadden and Terrell Pryor did against the Colts, right? Lamar Miller was going to get good yards. Thank you. So, I got some ice cream. It's my after video treat. So, you could have won, Craig, but instead you lost to the Miami Sharks by how much? By a 0.95 points or something like that. It would have been really awesome if you would have tied and just had another tie. That would have been hilarious. But good win, Bill. I'm proud of you. Are you 2-0? Bill, you're 2-0. Holy cow, Bill, you're 2-0. That's amazing. The year of the Bill Hereford, the Miami Sharks, the Groupers, and your other Finns. You might have a good season this year, Bill. I hope I didn't jinx you. Kccffl got beat by the Solo Cup. I was kind of rooting for you, Adam, because you would have been 2-0 also, and I was like, wow, Adam's 2-0 also. But Ben Jarvis Green Ellis pulled it out for the Red Solo Cup. I think you lost because Drew Brees had this pathetic game. I mean, 22 points by Brees? That's just unheard of, right? Anyway, I don't think there's anything else your team could have done. I think you played pretty much your best lineup. So, unfortunately, you lost. And Josh, you won. And now you're 1-1. Julio Jones, 35 points. Your big three receivers, all 25 points and above. Good job. Matt Stafford got his 30. I'm telling you, your team's going to be pretty good as long as your three receivers do really good. You get one receiver that just has an okay game. I don't know. I can't do your gingerbread right now. The Hawaii Bowl, the Aloha Bowl, I don't know what you want to call it. The Waikiki Bowl, the Kauai Kona Bowl, whatever you want to call it. Got beat by the boys. Cardiac Kids. Yay, Cardiac Kids! Proud of you, David. You punked Robert. And Robert still scored good points, 154 points for Robert. And Cardiac Kids, what is that, 185? Nice! Aaron Rodgers gets 57 points. Fred Jackson. I think you played Fred Jackson because you pretty much had to. You had nothing else. And he gets 18. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Robert, what are you going to do? You had nothing on the... Oh, you had DeAndre Hopkins on the bench. You could have played DeAndre instead of... I don't know, instead of what? Marlon Brown. I bet you do that next week. I mean, not that you would have won anyway, but it would have been closer. 0-2 for the Cowboys. I'm telling you right now. I called it.
Did you score?
No, they didn't score. Oh, wait. Oh. Nope, he's out. Nope, they didn't score. Arkham Fugitives. Did you win? Oh, you barely lost to Corey Top, Craig Bottom. Barely. How? He had, who did he have? Did he have anyone special going? No, he had no one special. 42 points out of Sam Bradford for Mark kind of helps. 42 points out of Marshawn Lynch. I mean, you could reverse it. Typically, Adrian Peterson gets those points, so you could say that. You just had an unfortunate game, Steve. You'll get it back. Hopefully not against me, because I think I play you this week in the doubleheader. So hopefully not against me. What do you want? Yeah, eat your ice cream.
You gotta try it.
I'm going to try it. Now go away.
You got it right now.
Okay, good. Uh-oh, Steve. I noticed you got Ray Rice. Are you nervous? All right, here. I told you not to zip that thing all the way. I'll fix it in a minute. I'm doing a video, see? Gosh, leave me alone. Fester and TD Racing. Wow, Fester, you really had a nice showing. 119 points. Jones Drew, you getting worried? Even if he's healthy, I don't know how good he is. He hasn't been good at period. And he's going against Seattle next week. Tom Brady, he's looking good with those awesome receivers he has. Drop pass, drop pass, drop pass. Wow. I don't know what you're going to do. This could be your week, though, next week. I don't think you're playing me, so I don't care if you win. TD Racing, though, you're 2-0, aren't you? Yeah, you're 2-0 also. Holy cow. This is an unusual... Okay, this year, the weather has been really weird out here in the mainland. I don't know about where you're from, but it's been really weird out here. Oh, Texas just took a big lead. 3-0, I think. Dang it. All right. So anyway, TD Racing's 2-0. The Sharks are 2-0. Gilkison's almost 2-0. I mean, what's this world coming to? Ooh, the Red Sox are beating the Orioles. They're killing them. Is it 2-0 now? Good win, Tom. See, at least beating me now looks a lot better. Even though you still only scored 130 points. Stop it. You only scored 130 points, so don't get, like, too cocky. I know it's all about luck, a lot of it, and you got lucky this week because you played a team that had a really off week. So, good win. Don't get cocky. All right, let's go on to, like, the Chiefs. Do you think the Chiefs are this? I mean, they beat the Cowboys because the Cowboys are just... I called this, though. I said the Cowboys have a great game. The next week, they choke. What'd they do? They choke. All right, so next week's games, we have, what is it called? Double header week. So, Dragon Balls plays The Boys, and Dragon Balls plays Corey Top, Craig Bottom. That's going to be a good matchup because Craig did set his lineup. He has Michael Vick in there. Matt Forte, Chris Johnson, LaShawn McCoy. Oh, you want me to wear this? You want me to wear this? Okay, I'll wear it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay. So, I think Robert is going down again. I think Robert's getting creamed again. And what's the other one? You're playing Craig Top or Corey Top, Craig Bottom. Ooh, I'm playing you too, Mark. Let me look at that one real quick. That was a tough one. Crap. Move your hand. Well, Mark, I think you actually got my number. I think you're gonna beat me. But will you beat Craig? That's the question. Well, Adrian Peterson's going against a tough Browns defense. Quit doing that. I think Craig's going to sweep this week. I hope I didn't jinx you, Craig. What do we got? Arkham Fugitives versus the Solo Cup. Red Solo Cup. Russell Wilson. Will he bounce back against the Jaguars? I say yes. DeMarco Murray. Will he bounce back against the Rams? I say yes. Ray Rice will not play probably. I don't think he will. What do you... Oh, but you got No Sean Marino, who looks good. And he's playing the Raiders. I'm unfortunately going to say that I think Steve... Is he out or say... Is that out? Was he out?
He's not.
It's a single. Steve, I think you're going to beat Josh. That's just... I think you're going to win. Jimmy, are you going to have a bounce back week with Jones Drew and Frank Gore? No. Well, I mean, Frank Gore is going to have a... I think Frank Gore is going to have a sick game. McFadden, though, and Jones Drew are not going to have a good game. Tom Brady, I think, is actually going to struggle again. So I think the Sharks are going to beat the Fester Boy. I think Cardiac Kids...
Oh, the Dolphins.
The Dolphins? They might win. Yeah. Unfortunately, with Steve Jackson out, David, I think Tom's got your number there. So, and why do you got Daryl Richardson on the bench, Tom? You think Bilal Powell is going to have a better game than Daryl Richardson? Seriously? Whatever. Okay, but I still think you're going to win, Tom. Tom, you're going to beat David, but don't mark my words on that. Adam Gilkison, Team Gilkison. Nice stop. Eric Hosmer with the line drive catch. Don't turn that on.
Are you sure replay?
I saw it already.
I haven't. I'll see it.
Fine. Gilkison, old influence. Drew Brees is going to have a huge game. Jamal Charles, huge game. Foster, huge game. Doug Martin, huge game. You know what that equates to? Gilkison destroys old influence because old influence beat me last week. That's why. Team Gilkison also plays TD Racing. I think Gilkison will beat TD Racing. Dragon Balls plays... I already said that one. Old Influence plays Red Solo Cup. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think if he changes his lineup, I'm not saying who he should play, but I think Old Influence will beat Red Solo Cup if he changes his lineup. But I can't tell him who to play. The boys and the Sharks. Oh, man. Sharks wins. Ha! You thought I was going to say the boys. Robert, you silly man. Okay, Fugitives. Did I already say Fugitives? Yeah, I already did that one. Or did I say Fugitives and me? I'm playing the Fugitives. Oh wait, no, I didn't do that one yet. That's gonna be a close game. I think I can beat you, Steve. I think I can win. I might get my first win of the year. And then finally, Fester plays David, the cardiac kid. Ooh. Ooh, I'm actually going to say Cardiac Kid wins. I think David's going to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your fantasy projections and fantasy week 2 review. I hope you enjoyed my lovely voice and this awesome flag of Chiefs Nation. Enjoy your Thursday night game and go Royals!
Dude.